The poor guy, you got to see this guy. Oh, I don't know what I said. I don't remember.
This is Donald Trump mocking a disabled reporter. This is the president getting booed in D.C. at the World Series. And at the UFC.
The president got a big reception. You know, the media can say what they want about it, but this is a crowd that loves this is not a PC crowd right here. This is a crowd that appreciates the brawler style of a brawler president.
If you actually listen to the video and the audio, there clearly were a ton of cheers.
Where Fox News, like Eric's childhood, thinks a boo is encouragement. And here's the president visiting kids who are terrified of him. Donald Trump's presidency has brought sports and politics to the forefront. It is always on his time, and when he wants to divide, he feels we must obey. When he wants to inject politics into sports, he thinks we should follow him willy-nilly. Teams' White House visits have brought awkwardness.
I'll give it to Melania. You know, I love those short sleeves, such beautiful arms. Great definition.
Flat-out embarrassment.
China's happening. Mexico, Canada's happening if they can ever get it approved. I doubt they will because it's Nancy Pelosi. They're too busy working on impeachment. And by the way, we just hit the greatest economy we've ever had. Let's impeach the president. Isn't that a good idea? I wouldn't worry about it, fellas. I wouldn't worry about it.
Or even disinviting teams.
He hasn't said in the right times that we won't stand for it.
This morning, the president responded. Going to the White House is considered a great honor for a championship team. Stephen Curry is hesitating, therefore invitation is withdrawn.
Monday night, President Trump disinvited the Eagles after it became clear that fewer than 10 players would reportedly show up.
When the Washington Nationals won the World Series, the big question arose, will they visit the White House? Sean Doolittle is the Washington Nationals' closer. When the game is on the line, Doolittle comes in to secure the win and holds a firm stance on the president. There's a lot of things, policies that I disagree with, but at the end of the day, it has more to do with the divisive rhetoric and the enabling of conspiracy theories and widening the divide in this country.
Why do we want these people from, quote, all these shithole countries here?
My wife and I stand for inclusion and acceptance, and we've done work with refugees, people that come from, you know, S-hole countries. While a member of the Oakland A's, the Doolittles responded to a call by governors to bar Syrian refugees, so they planned and financed a Thanksgiving dinner for refugee families in Chicago, his wife's hometown.
The United States will not be a migrant camp, and it will not be a refugee holding facility.
Whether you like it or not, these people are part of our community, Doolittle said. These people are part of our country now. They're going to go to our schools and pay taxes and join our military and work here. Why not welcome them?
Better believe that I hate the people that took this girl and raped her brutally. You better believe it. And it's more than anger, it's hatred. And I want society to hate him.
I feel very strongly about his issues on race relations, Doolittle said. He also mentioned that his wife, Erin Dolan, has two mothers who are very involved in the LGBTQ community.
We begin with President Trump's sudden and sweeping ban, using Twitter to reveal it. Tweeting he will ban transgender people from serving in the military in any capacity.
Noteworthy, in response to an online backlash against a scheduled Pride night at the Oakland Coliseum, Doolittle and his wife raised $40,000 and bought about 900 tickets.
The poor guy, you got to see this guy. Oh, I don't know what I said. I don't remember.
I have a brother-in-law who has autism, and Trump is a guy that mocked a disabled reporter. How would I explain that to him, that I hung out with somebody who mocked the way that he talked or the way that he moves his hands? I can't get past that stuff.
How do you stop these people? You can't. There's no... That's only in the panhandle you can get away with that stuff.
The rhetoric, time and time again, has enabled those kind of behaviors, Doolittle continued. I don't want to hang out with somebody who talks like that.
Very fine people on both sides.
People say you should go because it's about respecting the office of the president, Doolittle said. And I think over the course of his time in office, he's done a lot of things that maybe don't respect the office. To the surprise of no one, the GOP continues to fall on the sword for a man that simply would not do that for anyone. Alas, we have a bone spur president. Dan Crenshaw called Doolittle juvenile in a tweet, writing, "These ceremonies aren't about your petty political sensibilities. They are about celebrating a great American pastime in the Oval Office. Politics and sports, only on the GOP's time." If you'd like to hear more thought-provoking content like TYT Sports on Facebook and to help in my journey to keep media independent, go to tyt.com/Rick.